Hi, this is a condensed version of how to measure mean fluorescence intensity over an image stack in ImageJ. Specifically, this is going to be on our BODP uptake protocol for the Napoli lab, but this could be used more generally for any situation where you want to measure fluorescence over an image stack. So first, we're going to open Fiji or ImageJ, and then we're going to find our image. So we have an image stack here, and we're going to drag it into ImageJ. Now you can navigate through your image stack using your arrow keys or the caret keys, just like so. And you can also remove any frames that you would not like in your image stack from the analysis. In order to do this, we would simply have to go to Image, Stacks, Delete Slice, and then you can repeat the previous command you just input by using Shift plus R. Okay, so that deleted another slice. So we've deleted 2 slices until we found a satisfactory starting point. Now I'm just navigating through here to see any places of interest, and this is what you're going to want to do as well, is just look for any regions of interest. For our protocol specifically, we're interested in lipid droplets under 25 diameter, but also above 12 diameter. So we can use this line tool to measure that. Here we have a lipid droplet, and this looks like a diameter of 22.6, and this one looks pretty big, 25. So just about 25. So this would still be a medium-sized droplet right here. And you can zoom in to make it maybe a little too large. So basically, this is the threshold for our large size, and our smaller size droplets will be about a little smaller than these guys. Okay, so now you're going to take your next selection tool, whatever you would like, and you are going to draw regions of interest over particular areas that you are interested in measuring over the entire image stack. So for example, if I want these, every time I select one, I hit T, and that brings up the region of interest manager. You can hit Show All, and you can leave the labels on or off if you would like, and this will show you the region of interest here. And for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to be measuring a few places, even if they're not the most accurate lipid droplets that we're looking for. Let's just get 5 more. So I'm looking at right here, there's 2 droplets, there's like 5 right here, there's a bunch right here. And you can kind of still see them, but they're pretty faint. Okay, so now that we've had more regions of interest added, okay, this is just an example. You can take a picture with the snipping tool, and you can leave a record for yourself if you would like. Save medium droplet region of interest. Okay, and now we're going to hit More, Multi-measure, and measure all 178 slices and 1 row per slice. And this is going to give you all of the measurements for each of the regions of interest. So you can see we took about 16, and it's going to measure it through the entire image stack automatically. Now you notice that my regions of interest are smaller than normal. If you have a protocol that's looking for total fluorescence intensity or diameter or any such thing like that, you're going to need to have a full-size region of interest over the entire lipid droplet. So for example, if you were interested in this cell right here, then you would need to have the full size. But since I'm just doing mean fluorescence, I can take a small area like this, and it'll still give me the same mean. And you can also set your measurements in Analyze, Set Measurements. And here's all the other measurements that you could check or uncheck depending on what you need. Okay, so now we have the results. I'm going to copy paste this, and I'm going to open Excel. Okay, and copy paste into Excel. So merge and center. This is going to be called medium droplets. Next, I'm going to want to get a blank. We want to subtract a blank. Since we're using the mean gray value, we need to have a blank to subtract any background intensity that we're getting. So we can go back to our region of interest manager and delete all of them. And then we're going to look for some suitable blanks that are showing cells with just background fluorescence. So if I go here, I can see this cell doesn't really seem to be showing any fluorescence. And we're just going to take a few more of these. Whatever you want. You could do a true blank as well on the black, on the background. I found that the cell blanks seem to provide slightly better results though. At least for our protocol. Provides significantly better results. Okay, so I've taken several blanks, and now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use more, multi-measure, and measure all. And you could also take another screenshot if you would like using the snipping tool. Going to copy paste the results that are given in the results pop-up. And I'm going to paste the results here and label everything. So this is going to be blanks. And I'm going to average out the blanks using equals average and then selecting all of these in this row and then just dragging this formula all the way down. And you'll see, because we've taken those cell blanks, we have a really nice decrease in the fluorescence intensity of the background. So you see it starts out high and just continually and gradually decreases, which is what we want to see in a blank. Now I am going to copy this medium droplets here, and I am going to paste it on this side, and I'm just going to change the name, medium droplets minus blank. I'm going to hit equals again to start another formula. And I'm going to hit our first region of interest and its first frame. And I'm going to subtract it from the background intensity of our average blank in the first frame. And I'm going to also want to add a $sign here so that when I transpose this equation throughout the rest of the Excel spreadsheet, they're all going to be subtracting from the blanks in this row, AH. Okay, so I'm going to just drag this all the way across now. And you'll see that in this formula up here, they're all subtracting from AH2 in the first frame. So that's exactly what we want. We want it to subtract from this average blank that we calculated. And then we're just going to drag this down as well. And this is going to keep subtracting. So this one now is subtracting from AH179. So this is the blank value for frame 179, which is subtracting itself from the measured region of interest on frame 179. Okay, and now that we have this, we're pretty much done. We can make a graph in GraphPad Prism or in Excel, and these are going to be all your replicates. So we have 16 replicates. So you just make an XY graph, and you're just going to get your fluorescence graph over time. And here we can get an idea of what the graph is going to look like if we average this out. We are looking at Botopy uptake or fluorescence uptake, so we should expect to see these values to grow over time. And here we do see a slight growth over time, so 17 and slowly going up over time. Anyways, I hope this was useful, and this is how to measure mean fluorescence intensity over an image stack in ImageJ.